Ducks Unlimited Canada is gearing up for another year of Duck and Run fundraising race, and joining us today to talk about the importance of conserving the wetlands is Mary Paul Gondet. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Melissa.
Okay, this sounds like a really fun time. Duck and Run. Can you give us the details on this race?
Sure. So it's a family fun run, 1K or 5K, and people can run or walk, waddle.
Yeah.
It's really family friendly, and it's meant to raise awareness about wetland conservation and to help raise some funds for wetland conservation.
And tell us a little bit about Ducks Unlimited Canada and what you guys do.
Sure. So we're the largest land conservancy in Canada. We help protect lands for wetlands, for wildlife benefits, as well as for people's benefits. So we do that through protecting land by securing it, so putting a conservation easement on it, or buying up the land that has a wetland on it to protect it. We also do restoration of wetlands, which means where they used to be, we would put it back again by doing some excavations. And we also protect the infrastructure that holds a wetland. So if there's a dam in front of water in a wetland, we will rebuild the infrastructure when it needs to be rebuilt.
And what's the importance of us protecting our wetlands?
The importance is many-fold. The wetlands act like a sponge on the landscape for us. So if there's a large rainfall event that happens upstream from the wetlands will hold the water for a little bit and then slowly trickle it downwards to the downward streams, and water flows to the communities, so it helps flooding. It also helps in drought situations. Again, the sponge effect, where it comes out when the landscape needs it when it's dry. It sequesters carbon. It has a multitude of benefits for habitat that lives in it, whether it's birds, ducks, waterfowl, other species like amphibians, turtles, and multitudes of insects and plants.
And what can people do to help, do their part in conserving our wetlands?
Sure, there's lots of things that people can do to help. They can go and explore a wetland, so just enjoy it. Take a walk around it, take a paddle in a canoe or kayak, and you'd be surprised at how many things you hear and see. Lots and lots of animals and insects and birds. You can also help do community science and wildlife logging. So things like the iNaturalist app on your phones, you can record what you see, and all of that recording helps to track wildlife species and plants and animals that are there to help conserve biodiversity. So that helps with that lands as well. You can volunteer with Ducks Unlimited Canada. So the Duck and Run event, for example, is a good thing to do. But you can help with other ways to volunteer with the organization that helps raise awareness about wetland conservation and raise funds. And the last thing I would say people can be involved in is helping the fight against invasive species. So invasive species are species of plants, animals, anything living that comes from outside of where this habitat is, and they don't have natural predators. So they take over and outcompete everything that's natural. So what we can do as people visiting wetlands is we make sure that our boots are clean, dry after we visit the wetlands, so we don't transport those invasive species with us somewhere else. If you have a boat, you can rinse it off and dry it. A bike, even anything that's been kind of trampling around in the wetland, make sure to clean it.
Trail.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So you don't bring it elsewhere. Yeah.
And the Duck and Run event is happening June 22nd. Sorry. Still ways that people can get involved and participate.
That's right. So they can go on the website and sign up. So ducks.ca/run, and they can either sign up as a runner or walker with their family, their friends. They can support a team that's running by fundraising. They can volunteer at the actual event as well, which is held in Canada. So yeah,
awesome.
that'd be great.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We truly appreciate it.
Okay, thanks.